this again.
Wait, what are we doing?
You know.
No.
Wait a minute. You hear that?
What is it?
I don't know. It sounds like it's getting closer. What the fuck is that? That's right. Rotten Mornings Podcast is coming back at you for season 11. The same old blah blah bullshit you've always expected from us. Remember? Rotten Mornings Podcast. Season 11.
I forgot that part.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Rotten Mornings.
Good morning and rise and shine. Get the fuck up!
Oh, unless it's nighttime, then good night. And
Go
have a
your
wonderful
ass to
night
bed.
of sleepy
No,
sleeps.
wake the fuck up!
Wake the fuck
Too
up.
much to do. Sleep when you're dead.
All right, headphone warning right off the jump. Like, I try to get that in as early as possible. Yeah, I'm going to watch my words also. I'm going to do my best for you guys. I bet you won't hear her scream podcast once in this podcast. See?
Fuck you.
See? Told you.
Podcast!
Told you.
I'm a screamer.
Yeah, welcome to Monday, the 5th.
Yeah, we bring to you Monday.
Hello.
The 5th Monday of your life.
Carrie, is it 2023 this year?
Yeah, did you guys know it's 2023?
Awesome.
You'll know later. Surprise!
So, the things we have done.
Yeah, we always start off with the bullshit that we do because we think you guys care.
And it is bullshit.
And it is bullshit. So, what did we do?
What did we do?
What did we do?
What did we do, Matt? You were talking about it.
I did a few lives throughout the week. It was fun.
What did you do your lives on?
TikTok.
So,
Oh no, my baby.
you've been doing lives on TikTok. That's fucking awesome.
Yes.
You said you hit,
45K followers today. Thank you guys so much.
That's
I love
awesome.
and appreciate every single one of you.
Yes, and I must say, I have did quite a few lives on the Rotten Reviews TikTok, and we finally hit 15K.
15K.
Thank you
Thank
guys for the
Thank you
support.
guys. It's fucking
Thank you so
awesome.
much. And I've been doing lives on the Rotten Reviews Facebook as well, so come and check them out. I will be doing more.
Guys, I've been doing a lot of, I've eaten things. I've sat in the floor here and stared at the computer a couple of times.
And you do a lot of editing, Matt.
I've done some editing. I
Yes,
probably need to get
nice.
to work. I've got a lot of stuff to do.
Yes.
There is a full board of stuff to do.
Yes, and most of what I've been doing is lives, cleaning the house, and just doing things that need to be done. As
Yeah.
well as helping friends.
Lots of business.
Yes.
So, on mostly Monday through Thursday, we do our worky stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Post sporadically. Carrie goes live every once in a while.
Do contents and cosplays.
Mm-hmm.
I've got more coming soon.
On Friday, we do Friday morning. Friday morning, we went out to the kindergarten and helped Christy.
We did. We helped Christy clean the classroom.
Move her
Matt
classroom
did a
for one.
crap ton of manual labor.
Yep.
And I did most of the lighter stuff.
Move a classroom from one side of the building to the other.
Yay.
Yeah,
was
so we
fun.
got to see Christy and Kylie
Mhm.
and help them out, which was great.
I took a nap after working all night.
And then Saturday, we went out to the BJCC for My Hero Con,
Yes.
where we met up with Door 3 Productions, and they're pushing their movie Fall Boy.
Yes. So we got to tell everybody about the movie and get them to come see it because, well, not the whole movie itself. But
Yeah. We actually found out about the movie this time that more than we have yet, and it sounds really, really, really fun.
And we're
There's a
going
lot
to
of
have,
cool cosplays we saw
I
out
am
there.
proud to say that they're going to put our logo on the back of the shirts and give us some shirts.
We did. We paid for logo spots on there. It's gonna be fucking badass.
Yes.
So that was fun meeting everybody and them getting to hang with them while they showed off their short. And
Absolutely.
David had like a paneled room where he had people come in and watch, and before he even showed his stuff, he showed all these other people's stuff first.
That is beautiful.
It was so cool because he was like, hey, what we do with the road show is we try to like feature filmmakers from around. Literally 3 or 4 different shorts, not about his stuff at all.
Well, while they were showing the movie, I stayed at the booth, telling everybody about the movie.
Yeah, it was awesome. Like, she was running optics. It was awesome.
Yes. Because they're our friends and we love to help.
And it was cool. And right next door to us was Alice and Joe.
I loved seeing and hanging out with Alice. Like, we talked a lot while we were there.
She is so awesome.
I fucking adore her.
She is a freaking sweetheart. I've known her forever.
And there was a few other haunt actors there in makeup.
Yeah,
so it
Willie
was fun.
Murder Me, I believe the guy's name is, from the podcast.
I'm trying to remember
And Joe
names.
Justice's podcast. I think it's, shit, I had the fucking card. I am an idiot. You know what? Oh, wait, I've got it right here. Look at that. Look at that.
Yes.
Shit, I am on the... It is JoJo Media Co., which is JoJusticeSucks.com.
I love it. And their makeup was spot on and beautiful.
And it's...
Very well done.
And you can check out their podcast.
They were over there doing makeup.
They were doing makeup. They had badass makeup.
And they were taking donations for breast cancer, I believe.
That's awesome. That is fucking awesome.
Man.
So, and it was really cool, like, talking to everybody. There were so many, like, again, I'd love to stand in line and meet these people because the voices that were there, like, even though they're, like, second, third, like, I'm a second, third anime tier, like, voice person, and I like, more smutty anime, and a lot of those voices there were from all of the best smutty, like, not hentai per se, but when you go up against ecchi, which means pervert, it's another like genre in anime, and it's normally like sort of perverted but actiony also. Like fucking Rosary to Vampire, so many different ones, Sekirei, like so many different voices, and it was cool seeing them. But I didn't really like want to go up and meet them and. Because it, like, cost to talk to them. So, yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, we had other stuff we were there for.
Guys, I promise you, no matter what we do, we will never charge you to fucking come and talk to us.
Absolutely.
No.
Until we get really, really big and can charge you to come and talk to us.
So yes, and then Friday night we were abducted.
No, Friday night we were already past. We went to Saturday.
I know. I'm just saying we were abducted, so we're getting our days confused.
Oh right, we were abducted on Friday.
We had our memory wiped.
We had our memory wiped, and we went right to Saturday morning.
Yes, great.
Yes.
And here we are, Sunday afternoon.
Yes.
And we watched The Hunt, and it was really, really good.
I must say, life is better now since the abduction.
Yes.
I am very happy.
And we'll have the movie review of The Hunt coming up here in a second. And Grim will have her poetry shorts. I don't know what she's doing yet.
I got to dig in my shorts and find them.
Yep, got to dig it out of her shorts. So coming right up, though, is Carrie's Astro Bites. So you guys enjoy the rest of the podcast if you can suffer through it, and stay rotten.
Stay rotten, everyone.
And get ready to take
podcast!
Okay.
Have you ever wished to hear your horoscope and the Rotten Mornings podcast at the same time? Now you can. Welcome to Carrie's Astro Bites. Oh! I'm still not ready.
Well, you say you're ready.
Okay, well, I guess I'm ready. Hey guys, and this is Carrie's Astro Bites for the week of April 5th, 2023.
Everybody knows you're not because you haven't used your southern accent yet.
Well, guess what? It is still 2023.
It's not 2023 anymore.
Yes, it
No,
is.
it's not.
It's not?
Nope.
What year is
It's
it?
fucking shut up.
That's not a year.
is
That's
now.
not a number. It doesn't fucking
The
count.
number after 2023 is shut up.
No,
Yes, it is.
It's 2023, guys. Don't let Matt fool you. We're still in the same year.
Gotcha.
You did not time travel.
Gotcha.
And this has been another episode of Gotcha. God damn it.
God damn, that was like one of the worst.
Yeehaw! So, guys, the full moon in Sagittarius on Saturday was absolutely beautiful. I hope you all got to enjoy it, or at least see it for a little bit. I think I woke up around 3 or 4 and went and looked at it a little bit before going back to sleep. It was beautiful. This week, Venus goes into retrograde in the sign of Leo. This will turn up the heat in our relationships, as it will spice things up in more ways than one. See, in addition to its ravenous desire for affection and praise, this transit makes us more confident and dramatic in the pursuit of our heart's desires. So, alright, let's get into what you're really here for. Your weekly horoscope! Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Let's look at the stars. Matt, you ready to look at the stars?
I don't see any fucking stars.
Look up. They're right there. You see them?
There are some back there in it.
See? They're pretty, aren't they?
Holy shit.
Yep.
Shock me, shock me. How
They're
are stars so
beautiful.
close to those mushrooms, though?
Because that's where they wanted to be.
Cosmic mushrooms.
Aries, you are not pleased with the behavior of the people in your life during the week. But remember, you can't control those around you. Aries, yours is pretty upfront this week.
Yeah.
That one kind of made me go, whoa.
Yeah.
Taurus, you want to say something to someone but are hesitant. You still want to remain kind of nice, but this person is starting to get on your last nerve. Remember to be calm and cordial while speaking your feelings. Geminis, you're about ready for a serious break this week, as you feel overwhelmed by work and desperately need a vacation where you totally relinquish all responsibilities, even the kind that has to do with the family. Plan a getaway. That one's my favorite so far.
I love how you went to totally in this certain voice, but you were about to mess up the words, so you drove it out and changed accents.
It worked though, didn't it? Yay! Cancers. What you'll spend this week doing is wondering when your love life will become easy. As opposed to rife with difficulties, night and day, you believe in it and you'll stick with it. But holy smokes, you need a break!
Holy smokes!
I just died. Leos. Yes, you are bossy, but not cruel. You have a plan and intend to make the lives of others much better because of it. Remember the difference between helping and controlling. Virgos. Da, 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 da. The waiting game has you at your wits' end this week, as the noose you've been hanging on to isn't what you expected.
The noose?
The noose.
Oh.
Let go of that noose.
Let loose of that noose.
Okay, back to SMR. Let go of that noose.
Wait, what the fuck is SMR?
Oh, I mean ASMR.
Asmere.
Oh, Asmere.
Back to the Asmere.
Back to Asmere. So let go of that noose.
Noose on the loose. Noose on the loose.
Noose on the loose. And even though you braced for this, you didn't think you'd take it so hard, meaning you still have to wait for the answer you need to move forward, but make it on your own instead.
That almost kind of rhymed.
Yeah.
That's
Look
good.
at that.
I'm so proud of you.
Virgo, you just got a song. You're welcome.
Way to go, Parappa the Rapper.
Libra, you will notice that you not only feel successful this week, you feel like you are in the right place at the right time. You feel powerful and stable, as if nothing on earth could threaten your peace. You'd be right. Live in this moment and enjoy it while it's here.
Don't have your peas threatened.
Yeah, don't have your peace threatened. I mean peas.
Your peas.
I mean peas of peace.
Peas.
2 peas in a peace bowl.
Happiness. Peas.
Yay! Scorpios, you left something behind. Well, it's here, demanding your time, and there's a good chance it's work-related. You wanted to break free and get some quality downtime, but that little mistake has you back at work doing the same old all over again. Look over your work before you dash out for the weekend. No need in redoing something. Sagittarius, you knew it was coming and you were prepared for it. This may be a bill or something that requires your immediate attention. It's all okay, because you feel good about your state of affairs now. You are unthreatened by money-related issues, which gives you confidence. The universe will provide.
What kind of an accent is that?
I don't know. I just kind of did something. I just kind of do stuff sometimes, you know? Just happens.
Keep it up. You're doing a great job.
Yay, I'm doing stuff. Capricorn, it's not that you want this job, but you crave order. And since you're with other people this week, you can't just let them run all over you. You fear the scattered mind, so you'll make executive decisions at work that keep things running smoothly. Aquarius!
Please.
Please what?
Make it good.
You are detail-oriented, and a few loose ends will compel you to act. This is financial and will be something you choose not to ignore. Fortunately, this will not cut into your fun time too much. You may have to make a little social sacrifices this week, but you have the capabilities to get everything you need in order. I don't think that's bad.
It's not that bad.
I don't think it's bad at all. I think it's just telling you got what you need to do the stuff you gotta do.
You got what you need.
And I'm gonna cry today. And I'm gonna cry today. You got me in tears. So I drank a couple beers.
God damn it. Is that it? Was I the last one? Say goodbye.
No.
Oh, God damn it.
No, I turned it into a country song. All you gotta do to make a country song is mention beers.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
This whole podcast is a country song.
God damn it. Pasties! I'm sorry.
That was terrible. That was terrible.
I know, that's why it's so funny. You feel this is the official beginning of the summer, and you relish where it's all going. You might make plans for you and your partner to join up with other like-minded friends for summer fun and vacation time. That's all. The end. Thank you for being here for Carrie's Extra Bites. This was so much fun, and we hope you had a good bite.
No.
Say it again. That was good background vocals. Go back.
All right. Well, stay rotten then.
I just died again, but stay rotten.
Hey, listeners, want to choke me?
God damn it, Grim. That's not the lines we talked about.
Hey, listeners, want to actually learn something here? Well, get a load of Grimm's poetry shorts. And welcome back to Grimm's Poetry Shorts. This time, we are learning about Gertrude Stein. So this is Apple by Gertrude Stein. Apple plum, carpet steak, seed clam, colored wine, calm scene, cold cream, best shake, potato, potato and no gold work with pet. A green scene is called bake, and change sweet is bready. A little piece, please. A little piece, please, cane again to the presupposed and ready eucalyptus tree. Count out sherry and ripe plates, and little corners of a kind of ham. This is use.
What the fuck?
Okay.
What?
I'm trying my best to pick people that I would like, and I couldn't find a poem that I liked of hers. I couldn't. I looked through all of them. None of them I really liked. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to settle for Apple, and I'm just going to read it. Okay, this is not my style. I'm sure it may be other people's style.
Eucalyptus.
Her writing is not my style, but I came here to celebrate her. Okay?
Yay.
So glad she did what she liked, and she made poems, and other people liked them. It's just not for me.
Some people
liked them. Some people liked them. I don't know who, but not me. It's not my style. So anyway, we're celebrating Gertrude Stein because she was in an openly gay relationship. For her time, it was very hard. There were a lot of strains. As you guys know, we went into detail last podcast. But this is Pride Month, you guys, so I'm choosing people to celebrate. So, Gertrude Stein was born February 3rd, 1874 in Pennsylvania. She was the youngest of 5 kids, and both her parents were of German-Jewish descent, and her father was born in Bavaria and immigrated to the U.S. in 1841. Gertrude's life partner was Alice Toklas. Hopefully I'm saying that right, Toklas or Toklas. Either way,
it sounds hilarious.
Toklas. I love it. Sounds good.
It sounds like a like something from Takis.
Oh yeah, it kind of
potato
makes me want Takis.
Toklas.
They had a beautiful life together and were very much openly gay and were not ashamed of it, and I love that. They did not hide any of it. Gertrude was dissatisfied with the cultural view of femininity, and she may have come to define herself as transgender and transition to a male identity. That's not totally proven, but with her writing and all of her letters and everything, it kind of made it seem like that. But she did not try to fit in and push the boundaries of social norms, societal norms and social norms, and she gave speeches on different radical views of gender, and her first work of fiction can be described as one of the first coming out stories ever written. She met Toklas in Paris, and they got their own house and everything and decided to live there. And they turned their Paris home into a salon welcoming artists, authors, and activists for groundbreaking conversations that helped to define modernism in literature and art.
Interesting.
Yes. Stein published a story that may have actually been the very first published work to use the word gay to describe same-sex relationships. And Stein died in France in 1846, and her last words were, "What is the answer? In that case, what is the question?" She was 72 years old.
Nice.
So I hope you learned something. Thank you for joining me in Grimm's Poetry Shorts.
Thank you for joining us for this short little poetry short. That
Yes.
was actually pretty cool, though.
Yes, I was very glad to learn about her. Stay rotten.
Stay rotten, guys. We'll see you in the next segment. And now it's another movie review brought to you by Rotten Reviews.
Reviews.
Movies.
Movies?
Yeah, what they said.
Let's talk some shit.
It's time for another movie review.
Oh my god!
I'm scared!
All right, guys. Hello and welcome to our newest movie review.
Welcome, welcome.
Yay!
Today we are reviewing a movie called The Hunt.
That Matt chose, and we are very glad that we watched it.
Yes, and it's directed by Craig Zubel, and it is a great movie.
Very great. I very much enjoyed it. And did you know that it was pulled from its September release due to different criticisms political-wise? It doesn't really go into much detail, but I'm definitely going to research more of that.
Yeah, and it also said something about being banned.
Yeah, it was banned.
That's awesome. Well, you know it's a good movie when it gets banned.
Yes, and it's very exciting.
I loved it from start to finish, and it did not make me bored or want to fall asleep.
Hell yeah. So let's go around and
It was banned and pulled for many reasons. One was due to mass shootings. Okay. That's all it says.
True story. So we'll go around and each say a little synopsis and what we like about it and what we give it, and then we'll go into kind of a breakdown of it. So we'll start with Carrie this time. So, Carrie.
I liked it a lot. Like I said, it did not make me bored or feel like I was going to fall asleep. Like I've said almost every time that we do a review, I love when I cannot predict where the movie is going because, you know, when you're in creating and all that, sometimes you get kind of used to the flow of things, so it's easy to predict. And this was one of those movies where you cannot predict what is going to happen. You can't even predict who the main character is. And I absolutely loved that. It was fascinating and would recommend it to everyone.
So there were many bends and twists and things revealed before your eyes that you did not think that was going to happen. I would definitely take off a star for the CGI blood. That did not look very well, but there was a lot of good blood that was used as, all the same. I like the little pig in the dresses, and there's so many things that happened in this movie that blew my mind. I did not think would be possible in this movie. So, yeah, kudos to Matt for choosing it.
And I love this movie. I remember when I saw the trailer forever ago, and then it came out, and they were talking about it being, controversial and blah, 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 blah. And I love the hell out of it because I love a movie when there's like sort of an unassuming female character that like just comes out of nowhere and fucking kicks all asses.
I love lead female characters that are very strong like that.
And I love characters
She's a badass.
that sort of almost know that they're in a movie, so they trust absolutely fucking no one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what like endears this movie. So I definitely recommend checking this out. It's a sleeper movie. A lot of people didn't see it. It came out in 2020. But it is amazing. So let's break down the movie a little bit. So
break it down.
When we start off, we are in an airplane. No, we're in an office and somebody's getting a text message.
Yes.
And
there's a turtle fucking.
There's a turtle fucking that guy's foot. And you said that would have been me, and then they talk about Manorgate.
Not you as in the turtle. You as in sending the meme of the turtle.
That would have been me fucking that guy's foot.
No.
And then they talk about, having 12, what did they say, dispensables or deplorables, excuse me.
Yes.
That they're going to kill 12 deplorables out at the manor, blah, 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 and they laugh about it, and they say, we're not going to talk about it.
Just so you know, these are pretty much rich, snobby folks that are self-righteous.
Yes. So then you cut from that, and you cut to an airplane where they're all flying, and all these people are in there talking about their names and their lives and just doing rich people bullshit.
Rich people stuff in an airplane.
And then suddenly out of nowhere, this big-ass dude comes stumbling in.
I think he might have been drugged. I'm not sure. But he comes in and they give away a little bit, but not too much. Like, you should have been asleep. You're supposed to be asleep, this and that. They're taking him somewhere, obviously. And it doesn't really reveal much more than that. So. And
then the doctor's like, gets him to lay down, ask for the pin from the stewardess, and fucking jabs it in his neck, which is the dumbest, like, the worst way to, like, what the fuck?
He laid the towels down like it's going to catch all the blood.
Yeah.
No, it just goes everywhere.
First off, if he was a doctor, he would have known that spray of blood would have happened if he stuck him there.
Yes.
Second off, if he was a doctor and he wanted that guy to die, he would have known that stabbing him in the neck with a pin would not be a sufficient wound to really finish him off. So it's hilarious. Yes. And of course, it doesn't kill him. And he gets up and he tries to kill everybody with a bottle.
And the girl brings in a shoe that she picks up, a high heel shoe.
She fucking kills him by hitting him in the eyeball with the heel of a shoe. Which, again, not a doctor myself.
Just grab him and drug him? He was already disoriented.
Yeah, they could have hit him with a heavy thing. I mean, like,
it's such a great idea.
Yeah, there were so many different ways.
Applaud.
And I think that's like setting the tone right off the bat, where it's like, these people are dumb. They are dumb. They don't know what they're doing.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're used to people doing things for them. So, yeah, pretty dumb.
And so, of course, they drag the dead body back, and, it pans back, and it reveals this pretty little blonde girl is, like, tied up in the room, and she's passed out. And then you fade up, and she wakes up on a field, and she's got a bridle in.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like locked.
It's got a lock on it.
And this is the blonde girl.
Yeah, the blonde girl.
And you think she's like main character by the way it keeps showing her at first.
Yeah, it like follows her. She sees this girl make a compass in the lake, and then she goes running off.
But everyone else that you see has the same bit, the bridle gags.
Yeah.
Bridles,
yeah.
And this girl's the girl from American Horror Story Coven. She's Sydney's cousin in Scream 4.
I'm afraid that thing is going to come flying off and smash me in the fucking face. I'm just
What's her name? Emma Watson?
Yes,
not Emma Watson.
Emma.
It's not Emma Watson.
It's Emma something. It's Emma Roberts.
Emma Roberts.
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say Emma Watson's the girl from Harry Potter.
Yes, correct.
That's not her.
Yeah. So
she said, "Hey."
Yes. So she goes following another guy that's this older dude, And they run up and they see that there's this box. And
Everyone's gathering, going towards the wooden crate.
And the guy goes out there with a crowbar and he starts prying it open.
And that's
like,
when people start running.
People start running because some dude like screams "trap" or some shit.
Yeah,
well,
it's a little pig in a dress that comes out of the crate once it's pried open.
For whatever
it's
fucking
so
reason.
fucking adorable, the little pig.
And then Hit reveals that there's like a whole entire rack of guns in
Yes, that he's able to wheel out, and there's like guns and knives and other
all
weapons.
start running to it, and the
so-
blonde girl finds a key on the ground while she's running to it.
And
Yes,
so she unlocks this other guy.
And he unlocks
And
her.
he unlocks her, and she's like, sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? Blah, blah, blah.
And then,
And then they
boom!
start
and
shooting.
they hear a
everywhere.
shot, and she says, "Oh my
It
God,
flies
that
past
almost
her-
hit me."
It
And
flies
then
past her head, and then bam, headshot, blood
Boom.
everywhere.
She gets
they
done.
literally take out the character that
It
you've been
almost
following.
hit me.
You've been following the whole fucking time.
And it's funny because like her whole like head blowed off with that one shot. It
Yes.
was like kablammy like a watermelon.
I
And-
wish it would have shown the head shot, but
Yeah. So then they, of course, everybody starts scattering, and it shows the guy that she had unlocked, and now the camera's focused on him, and there's a girl in the box, and she's like, "Oh, save me," and she takes off running, and she runs past the bullets, and then she falls.
she just falls straight into it.
Yeah, and he hears her screaming, "Help me," and he goes running over there, and
There's
she's been...
stakes in the ground.
Yeah,
that
she
she
fell into a
on.
pit that had stakes in it.
One
and-
was
She's
right through
been
her chest.
impaled.
And she's like, "It's my birthday." So they say happy birthday while he pulls her off of the spikes. And then him doing his hero shit's like running away. The main character has saved somebody, and then he steps on a mine, and he's like, "Fuck," and just blows him to fucking pieces.
And it blows her right
You see her
back
legs
into
go
it.
flying off in one direction, and her upper torso lands right back into
Where
the
she
spikes.
was, and so somebody else comes up and was like, "Hey, let me help you," and she's like, "Stop being a snowflake and fucking shoot me in the head."
Yeah, and then she grabs his gun and shoots herself in the head.
Hey!
And you can see her like guts hanging out and everything.
Yeah,
and that
it's-
was great.
it's pretty
That was a great
fucking gnarly.
shot.
Everybody finally starts running away now, like for real this time.
For real, running away like,
Instead of
dude.
falling into
Yeah,
holes with
yeah.
spikes and shit. Oh,
So-
let's get impaled.
They run away, and
It was the most hilarious chain of deaths ever. I loved the fuck out of it. Very clever.
they make it sort of out of the way, and the guy that had, like, she had grabbed the gun and shot herself, now the camera's with him, and he's running down through the woods, and he meets up with another guy, and a couple more people show up, and they're at a fence, and they're like, road means civilization, so all we got to do is get over the fence. So they start climbing over the fence, and one guy's on the fence, and suddenly arrows, bang, 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 fucking... His shit gets fucking shot to shit. He's trying to shoot somebody. He doesn't even know what he's shooting at. He's dead.
Yeah,
just
he's
keeps
dead.
getting shot
and they
with
throw
arrows and
a
running. It's
grenade
so
at his
funny.
way, and the grenade is launched,
yeah,
and they're
it
just
doesn't
like, "God
pull.
damn it! Did you pull the ring out of it?"
Yeah.
So they have to throw
Three.
another one.
They had to
3
throw
arrows
2
to make him
grenades because
fall.
it had to explode.
It was great.
So then it goes to the other 3 characters that are now like that have found a little gas station up
A little
the road,
podunk gas station.
and they go into the gas station.
And they decide to. One of the ladies picks up a powdered donut and starts eating it, and come to find out it's poisoned. So she's coughing, and they realize that.
And the
after
old
I-
people there are just like really unassuming. They're trying
They're trying their
They're
best.
saying, "Hey, you're in
They're
Arizona.
like, hey,
we don't know what's
shoot
going
us.
Arkansas.
on."
Put the
Arkansas.
gun
Arkansas.
down. Put the gun down. If you're being hunted, why do you have a gun? And he's like, well, I'm exercising my right. And they're like, well, aren't they just exercising their right too then?
Uh-huh.
And that's when it's kind of
dead
like
giveaway.
And that's when she starts coughing on the poison, and it all kind of starts going, oh shit, wait a minute, what's happening?
But also, the guy
said,
that's in
"Boom."
there decides
Yep.
to call the police and talk to the police, and it's this guy, the cop, is
It's
not.
like terrible because he's
not
like,
a good.
He's like,
"Oh yeah,
Banging
yeah,
cop.
I could
Where you at?
I'll trace your call." Yeah,
yeah, I
cool,
could
yeah.
do that.
I can't Google it, but I got you on that one.
So, of course, like, the old dude pulls gun and fucking blammo kills one dude,
Uh-huh.
and he runs over, and they throw fucking gas out and gas the whole place. They've got gas masks on, and they basically kill all 3 of them and drag them into the back.
It's funny because when the older lady of the gas station, the store clerk, is pulling one of the dead bodies and he's bumping into stuff, even though he's dead, she's like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And it's so fucking, like, blows my mind.
And then they hide the bodies, and they have a conversation about how, like, a minority conversation going back and forth about how, oh, well, these people are this, and he probably uses the N-word, and blah, blah, blah. And they're, like, being all righteous
He's saying
about...
that they're monsters, and, what was it? Climate change is real.
Yeah, so, saying. Like, they were all, like, you know, they were on the path of what was right, but they were lunatics, you know?
Lunatics about it, yes.
So, then you hear over the radio that Snowflake, you know, is coming their way. Mm-hmm. And you don't know what that means. And now you've been robbed of all your main characters because they just killed all of the other characters. And this girl comes in and she just walks up to the fucking counter.
And she made sure not to reveal anything. She is very fucking smart. She knows that not to trust anybody, like Matt had stated.
So she basically, like, asked for a pack of cigarettes. And she
asked what state she's in and for a pack of cigarettes. And when she notices that her change wasn't right for each pack, she was like, we're not in Arkansas.
Her fucking ass knew the exact price with tax of a pack of cigarettes, yes, knowing that they weren't in Arkansas because of the $10.26 she gave her back. And she just fucking
flips over the counter,
bangs her fucking
out,
face,
takes
flips,
their gun,
gang, bang, 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 killing everybody. She's like, bitch, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Fucking cigarettes are $6.27 in Arkansas, you stupid fucking bitch. Kaplow.
Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am.
She comes out of the gas station and she's looking at the tailgate of the truck and notices that it looks different. So she pulls that off and sees that it's not an American tag.
And even though we didn't know then, it is a Croatian tag, apparently. They are in Croatia.
It gets to that.
Yeah, it sort of gets to that.
So she has the shotgun that she had taken from one of the store clerks and then hides behind a bush after she notices that the truck is rigged to explode if it's cranked. So she's hiding behind there, and she notices that there's she did take the radio, and there's a drone spying on them.
And she hears that from the radio she heard, and
said, go check them out.
Yeah, and it flies over, and then bang, 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 it gets shot down. And it's fucking Willem from fucking Mallrats, and my name is Earl, and he stomps on it.
I think in this one they called him Gary.
Yeah, I think yes, Gary. He was one of the few people that had a name, because looking at the names of these people,
oh my god,
one of them's named like Yoga Pants,
and the other is Vanilla Nice.
One is Target.
Like, they don't have actual names.
They don't.
It's funny.
Oh yeah, Gary's actual name in the credits is Shut the Fuck Up Gary. That's what his character's name is.
Perfect. He did need to shut the fuck up. He talked too much.
So then she, of course, she's like, hey, don't open the truck. You know, it's rigged. We got to get out of here. And she goes walking up the train tracks with Gary. And a train comes, and she's like, oh, fucking hop on the fucking train. And they get on the train. And
well, Gary struggled.
Yeah, Gary definitely struggles. And then, like Harry said, there's refugees. Mm-hmm. They're like, they come out, and Gary's like,
you're fakes!
Yeah, he's like, you're all fucking crisis actors, blah, blah, blah. You
I read about this shit on my podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, we're talking on a podcast.
Yeah, oh my God! What a strange twist of, like, what's fucking...
Oh, no!
Oh, my God, we're them. We're next. Men are gay. Shit, don't say that.
But he was right about one being a crisis actor.
He was, because he said they were all crisis actors, and the cops come up, and they pull the refugees out, and they're all like, hey, we're American, and they're like, okay, cool. And one of the refugees that was, like, you know, speaking in a foreign language comes over, and he's like, Gary, you need to chill the fuck out. And he's like, yeah, you fucking hear him. He's speaking English, blah, blah, blah. And he goes back to speaking foreign. He's like, dude, you need to shut the fuck up. We're in a lot of trouble. And he's like, dude, as long as you shut up, I can get us out of this fucking situation, because those refugees...
I'll give you a head start before I come after
you.
Yeah,
he's like, I'll give you a head start before we come after you. And he's like, all right, buddy. And then Gary's like, I'm not your fucking buddy.
It knocks him to the ground, and there's grenades in his backpack.
And he puts it in his penis, and the funny part about that is when they were on the train, he was like, I'll shoot you in the dick right now.
He was all about doing damage.
Yeah.
And it blows up his penis!
It blows up his fucking penis!
It blows him to
penis.
Little tiny ribbons.
Oh, his poor little seeds.
Yep.
Oh no, you know how trees, when their seeds go, it grows
That's
another
so now
tree.
there's gonna be little hymns growing out of the rocks
Little
there.
crisis actors are growing. It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
Everybody better run.
Like say
They're
you get
everywhere.
one of the soldiers gets some on him and he's like instantly pregnant and then a crisis actor just grows out of him. Jesus Christ, it's like a sport.
God damn it.
So they
After the penis trees.
after that, Gary gets to shut the fuck up. Gary gets to run away, and she gets grabbed by the Croatian police, I assume. And
Yes.
She-
It's like army.
Yeah.
It's army backup that's there to get all of the refugees out.
and
so they
putting
don't
them
go
in
through.
camps and shit.
Yes.
So she says, she doesn't really give much away, and then they talk about Dawn is here. Are you like Dawn? And they bring him out, and it was one of the guys that was in the beginning of the movie that said that it was a trap.
Yes.
And he's like, yeah, I'm that. And she's like, yeah, I'm just like him. I'm being hunted. So they call for the American consulate to come out. And the American consulate comes out. And they get in their car, and they're driving away, and they're just talking about bullshit. And he fucking plays his fucking hand because he's asking them, like, oh, why would they target you? I wouldn't blame the victim, but why would
I
they?
honestly think he wasn't one of them.
Really? That's
I
fucking...
think he was.
It's even,
100%.
but
Well,
there
did
was
you hear
the
what he
guy
said
in the
when he was
knife
sitting
in the
at the
back. He
table?
had to be.
Did you hear what he said when he was sitting at the table?
About-
And they said that they had went.
He
Oh, you're
called
talking
get
about
him.
Dawn.
Don himself
I'm talking
was
about
not.
the consulate guy.
Oh, the consulate. Yes, I
Embassy.
think Don was innocent.
Because they...
Well, I say innocent. He
They
wasn't a part of that.
they said, hey, why do you think they targeted you? Why would they do that? And then she just grabs onto the handle of the door frame and kind of spins around looking at him all crazy and just fucking kicks the shit out of him and kicks him out of the door.
And
And
then
Dawn's
takes
like, what the
control.
fuck? Oh, what the fuck? And she throws the car into reverse and fucking runs over his head and shit. And then she gets out and grabs his gun and opens the trunk, and there's fucking shut the fuck up Gary stabbed in the head. And she tells this story about a jackrabbit and a box turtle that her mom told to her.
And it turns out to be a very murderous story
Yeah,
that her mom would tell her as a kid.
It's basically the tortoise and the hare, but instead of like just the tortoise winning, the hare then comes to the tortoise's house and murders his family with a hammer and then eats their food
'Cause he
after
always
murdering
wins.
them because he always wins. And
This makes sense later.
yeah, it's foreshadowing.
Yes.
So they go back to the manor, and she fucking wrecks hell on these motherfuckers because they're on the bunker still.
Well, Dawn releases the little pig inside of their hideaway.
And they shoot the pig, and
They
it turns out
do.
to be one of the girls' pigs, and she's crying about it. And then she, like, fucking fucks them up because right off the bat, he says something. What does he say? Like, you almost shot me. And then, boom, his fucking head blows off, and you can see her standing behind him, and she's like, mourning. What does she say?
I can't remember.
Damn it. It fucking great one-liners in this fucking movie. We just suck at remembering things.
This is great.
And then she just fucks the shit and she kills everybody. Dawn comes in and she's like, do you got a question for her? Because last time when I killed the other guy, you were pissed about me not giving you a question. And he's like, yeah, I got a question. Don't kill her. And he's like, why are you doing this to us? And the girl's like, because Jesus told me to. And she's like, well, there's your answer. And she goes to point the gun at her. And Dawn's like, whoa. You can't kill her. She's a girl. Like, you can't kill her. She's a girl. And she looks at her and she's like, miss, do you think that you should be afforded mercy because of your gender? And she's like, nope. And bam, she just fucking blows her fucking head off.
He's like, all right.
And so after that, Dawn goes to near the radio, and because the radio is saying, Dawn, come in, are you there? Is she dead? And starts trying to play them against, and it does work.
Because she just shoots the shit out of him
Because
again.
she
Because she doesn't trust
anybody.
anybody.
Which is very smart to be. That's why she lived.
And then after that, she fucking kind of presses the other dude, and she's like, yeah, I was in fucking Afghanistan. I was in the service. And he was like, I was National Guard. And she's like, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah,
and
you
fucking
didn't
blows
see
his head
anything.
off. Thanks
Yeah.
for your service, and shoots him.
It's fucking perfect.
And then she goes to go find the main girl. And then it flashes back. And it shows that this, basically easily stated, is that apparently somebody got hacked and they got a copy of the text message that was shown at the beginning of the movie.
A text message thread with a few other people.
And it went viral, and all of these people made up this thing called Manorgate and started spreading text, so they got fired. They basically got canceled by people saying all this shit about Manorgate, and these people are doing this underground shit. Mm-hmm. So it never existed. It was always a joke. Mm-hmm. But because all of these people were spreading that lie, they were like, fuck it, let's actually do it. Because a lot of them got fired from their jobs. So they're like, fuck it, yeah, okay, we'll hunt people. And that's kind of like the crux of the movie, because it's like, you did it because people said you did it, but you are doing it, so you did do it, but then you're mad at the people because they said you did it.
Yeah,
so it's like, it's the idea of like how oxymoronic like different stands are, because everybody's saying the same fucking thing, and it's just in a different subject, but they're all saying the same fucking thing. So yeah, there's a fucking badass fight scene. Between the girls,
and it's so fucking
wild.
funny, because in the midst of it, they had to stop and take a breath and like, hold on. So they wait, and then they go back to it.
There's a couple of little beats in there where they like take a beat and then go back to fighting. But the girl like reveals to her like, yeah, I'm not like the person that you picked that, you know, was spreading their rumor. I'm not even that girl. You got the wrong girl. And she's like, what the fuck? Are you serious? She's like, yeah, I'm not that Crystal. my dad's alive.
Yeah, still taking her hate out on her, though.
Yep. And fucking bang, bang, boom. They all laying there almost completely fucking dead. And the other girl, the, you know, rich chick, she passes away. And the other girl's laying there like she's going to pass away. And a fucking bunny rabbit comes hopping into the door.
And so I'm freaking out, like, I hope she eats the grilled cheese.
Because the jackrabbit ate their meal. And of course she gets up, fixes herself up, eats the meal, dresses up, gets the fuck out of there, gets on the plane, drinks the champagne and says, take me the fuck home. And they're like, yes, ma'am.
They didn't expect her to be the one that survived. They thought it was going to be the rich girl that lives there.
Mm-hmm. She said, your bosses tried to kill me. I killed them instead. I want to go home. Is there going to be a problem with that? No, ma'am.
Yeah, can I pour that for you? And she gets the champagne.
Yeah. Well, yes, you can.
And then lets the stewardess eat some caviar, too.
Yep. And movie.
And scene.
It's so fun. It is such a fun, like, and giving you the synopsis, you really gotta, this action is like wild what they do, because the deaths are phenomenal. The action is amazing. Like, and the way they trick you into believing what's going to happen next is great.
Yes. I liked it very much.
What did you think?
Baby's got no thoughts on it. Yeah, she's not a performing cat.
She didn't like it very much.
But I give this an 8 out of 10. I love this movie. I think it's great.
I say 8 out of 10 as well.
I'll have to go with 7.99.
There we go. So that's yours. That's The Hunt from...
If there was better CGI and a lot of the blood, then yes, it would have a higher rating.
I think so too. I think some of the CG took away from it, but it was really only one scene. And I think it was because it was dark and they just didn't think about matching, because it was really hard to see it.
Paintballs.
It did. It ended up looking like it was painted over the scene, period. Mm-hmm. Like it was definitely layered into the shot. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was a fucking good movie. I'm glad you guys like it. I had a feeling you would like it.
It was good. I very much enjoyed it.
Meow.
So yeah, that's the movie review for us, guys. This is the end of the podcast. Thanks for hanging around. I hope it was good.
Stay rotten.
No, stay rotten, guys.
Stay rotten, guys. We'll see you next week.
Maybe.